Yo, what's good, family? It's FinStech with CB83A coming to you. You already know what time it is for another banger. You know how we going up. Do me a favor. Punch the like button. Oh, my gosh. What a play. Oh, he fumbled the ball. What? It went out of bounds. Oh, my gosh. This game is crazy. It's crazy. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Do me a favor. Punch the like button on your way in. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. You already know what time it is. Y'all know how we going up on this Sunday evening, the eve. It was the day before a Monday night beatdown. Let's get it, man. Let's go. Let's go. We up. I got Riggy. Riggy, what's good? What's poppin'? Yo, what's good, Fins fan? What's good? Hey, we here. We here. We get after it. Shout out to the homie Q, who is also the captain of the members gang in the Patreon, man. If y'all don't know about the Patreon, go join that. Support the channel. That's how you support the channel, by joining the Patreon. You can also donate using Cash App and Venmo. Hey, that helps the channel grow, man. I appreciate everybody in the building. Shout out to the homie Q. Q, let's get it popping. You already know what time it is. He says, fins up. You know how we get down, Q. We going up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to the homie Q in the building. Q's here. Shake Money's in the building. Shake Money says, throw them fins up. Throw them fins up, Shake. Throw them fins up. You already know what time it is. Shout out to my brother Shake Money in the building, who be holding it down, too, in the community. Shake is everywhere. Shake's on TFTG. Shake's on Larry K. Your man be killing it. Your man's everywhere. Shout out to the homie Shake Money in the building. Hey, Raul P is here. Raul Parada is here, a day oneer. Raul P been with me since the get-go. He was probably one of my first 5 to 10 subscribers. He's probably in my top 10, man. Shout out to the homie Raul P for coming through and showing love. Let's go, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Shout out to the homie Raul P in the building. The homie S. Harris is always in the building. Fins up, S. Harris. Appreciate you coming through, my boy. He's a real one. Always holds it down. You already know what time it is, man. Shout out to the homie S. Harris. Let's keep it cranking in this joint. Let's go. Yes, sir. Shout out to the homie Riggy 88, Riggy 88. Hey, he says, bro, Chris, what's up? These bum Bills about to do us a favor if they beat the Chiefs. Rams almost did us a solid with the Ravens, but came up short. At least the Jags lost. Yes, sir. Jags lost. Man, the Rams should have had them boys, man. And now we got, this is a win-win situation for us either way. If the Chiefs win or the Bills win, it still works out in our favor. We still got an AFC team taking an L. So, hey, we here. We here. We control our own destiny. Ravens got to win today. Hey, we go get a win tomorrow. They ain't saying nothing. They ain't saying nothing, bro. They ain't saying nothing. Shout out to the homie Riggy, the homie in real life. Shout out to you, bro. Yes, sir. Hey, my man Riggy says I was getting tired of people saying we're not even the best team in our state. That's been put to bed, put to sleep. Hey, we the best in the nation, best in the state. We the best in the nation, Riggy. Let's go.
I'm the best in the nation. I'm supposed to be number 1 right now.
Number 1 right now. We the best in the nation. Let's go.
I'm the best in the nation. I'm supposed to be number 1 right now.
Bro, you already know what time it is, man. Shout out to the Patreon members, the Patreon members gang. Q's in there. He's the captain of the squad. And what I mean by captain of the squad, he donates, a significant amount monthly towards the channel. Irv, William Perry, and Hooked Up Joe are also members in the Patreon who donate and support the channel. If you want to donate and support the channel, it helps. It helps the channel grow. All you got to do is click the link and become part of the Patreon. You can pledge either like $2, $5, or $10. and it helps the channel grow monthly, man. So I would appreciate that. We got a lot of things in the works. We're doing some stuff on the AFC East Roundtable. I hope you guys went and checked out my show Friday with TD Finn's Talk, Dudley Do Wrong, and Miss Finn, star-studded panel in the Miami Dolphins community. I hope you guys got an opportunity to check that out. But just a fantastic show. I think that video is at about 10,000 views right now on the AFC East Roundtable channel. So be sure to click the links in the bio, support the channel, support the Patreon. Everything you do helps, man. I really appreciate y'all. Really do, man. Do me a favor. We got 12 in the room. Punch the like button for your boy. Watching this Bills game right now. It's about to be Josh Allen just throwing it up. So they're looking at 3rd and 17 right now. The score is tied 17-17. I really want the Kansas City Chiefs to get a dub. I want them to get the win, put the Bills to sleep. Put them to sleep. I want them jokers cooked. I want them cooked. I want Josh Allen saying, I'm getting cooked, right? He started off the season like this.
He got cooked.
Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
He was cooking people early. He was cooking teams, right? But as of lately,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
he's getting cooked lately. Oh, come on, get to him, Holden. Yeah, that's a Holden. Bring him back. Bring him back. Hey, Holden on the Buffalo Bills. Bring him back. It's going to be like they're going to have 3rd and 28 maybe. Or if they accept it, they'll force him to punt. We'll see. We'll see. Hey, but they getting cooked, man. Do your boy a favor. Punch that like button. I'm going to drop the link in a little bit. Maybe some of the homies come through. Maybe they don't. But we're going to keep it going. We're going to rock with it. Shout out to the homie Mountie in the building. Mountie, what's good with you, man? Mountie's the homie too, man. Shout out to the homie Mountie in here. Appreciate you coming through, my boy. That's love, man. Mountie's the homie. Yes, sir. Punch that like button for your boy. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. Hey, yep. Win-win for our team, man. Definitely a win-win. Josh Allen in shotgun, sacked, bang, bang, chicken wang. Chris, who is that? Ooh, hey, he getting hit now. Hey, them boys on that behind now. 4th down, them boys got a punt. Hey, I need Mahomes to come down here and put a drive together, Mahomes. Put a drive together. Hey, Chiefs got a big sack. 17-17, and they got an opportunity to go down here and score. They need to. They need to get it done. Riggy says, I got the Patreon membership, but for whatever reason, I'm not seeing it on my side. I don't know if you can see it on yours. I'll take a look at it in a sec and see. But, hey, join the membership and the Patreon. I appreciate you, Riggy. Bo G, what's good with you? What's up, CB, in the chat? Hope y'all having a good weekend. Having a great weekend. Blessed. Spent time with the fam today. Mother-in-law came by. Made some dinner. We just been hanging today, man. The weather's been kind of crazy down here, like a lot of rain. But yeah, we're getting a cold front coming through, so it should be cooling off tomorrow. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Let's go ahead and get it cranking, man. We want to talk a little bit about these Miami Dolphins and what we're up against tomorrow. Dolphins got a Monday night game in Miami. I think there's some great things to talk about, and I know as far as the Dolphins go, I wanted to kind of address a few things, right? There's the Chiefs running the ball. They get like 2 to 3 yards. 2 to 3 yards, yeah. So there's a couple things I wanted to address. So I've been seeing some stuff out there on Twitter about, the Miami Dolphins and what's been going on. Let me go to my Twitter and pull that up real quick. Let me go to X real quick. So I'm going to go to my Twitter. I kind of tweet stuff that I enjoy. If y'all don't follow me on Twitter, be sure to follow me on Twitter, man. It's Finn's Take. Finn's Take with CB83 on Twitter. I'm on there communicating a lot of times, just having fun, going back and forth with people. It's all in fun. It's all in fun. But yeah, I wanted to pull this up real quick, and I wanted to address this. Let's pull this up. Let's share screen, share window. Do that right there. Share this window. Perfect. Perfect. All right. So I wanted you guys to see this. This is a tweet from Louis Riddick, right? And Louis Riddick is honestly, he's been one of the people that are vocal about the Miami Dolphins being good enough and trending in the right direction, right? And this is something he said. This was December 9th. So what was this? Yesterday. All right. So Louis Riddick said this yesterday. He says, "You observe something from afar and then get to experience it in person, and oftentimes it's not what you expect." He said, "Happened to me today at Dolphins production meeting / practice in preparation for Monday Night Football. It was even better than I could have imagined. Mike McDaniel and everyone involved in football ops is building a champion in South Florida. Not a matter of if, it's a matter of when." So, high praise from a guy like Louis Riddick. Louis Riddick understands the dynamic of building a football team, building a franchise. I think at one point he was a GM. He's been around. He's been around the NFL for a long time, right? I've met him a couple times. He actually has a house here in Orlando, and he's a good dude, right? Good dude, and I'm not just saying it because he supports the Miami Dolphins. I think he just has an understanding of what's happening in Miami and what we're trying to build there. So, shout out to Louis Riddick, and I think that's the thing that I'm impressed with the most. And that's what we say on Hard Knocks too, just the culture that Miami's building. Miami's building a winning culture, a culture of positivity, production, playing for one another, playing hard, playing scrappy, dealing with adversity, right? I think that's a big part of being successful as a football team. You got to be able to handle some adversity. So at this point, I'm not really worried about what other teams are doing, right? The Miami Dolphins come out and execute week in and week out. They can get wins, right? They can get really big wins versus good teams. But they got to handle business. They got to go out. First of all, guys got to be available, right? So you got to have your guys, your top dogs. And you also can't beat yourself, right? Can't go out there and beat yourself. You got to go out there and play good football. The penalties got to stop. Here we go. Real quick. I'm 3rd and 5. Big down for the Buffalo Bills. They're on the 35-yard line. Bills are sending 3. Oh, nice throw and catch. Hardy on the catch. It's a hell of a play, hell of a throw by Josh Allen on that one. So they end up getting the first down. Nice chunk play of like 20 yards. And Josh Allen, just a statue in the pocket. There's just a ton of – they're giving him too much time, man. They're only rushing 3. I'd like to see him send a little bit more pressure to him. Send a little bit more pressure, you got an opportunity to get home. But that's a great throw and catch by Hardy, number 11. Now they're in trips left. Here we go, trips left. Handing the ball off. They get about 7 yards on first down. 7 yards on first down. Nice run by Johnson. So the Bills are moving it along. Come on, Chiefs. Get a stop, man. Get a stop. My man Bo G says, what's up, CB in chat? Hope we're having a great weekend. Hey, Shake Money, he says, much love, my brother. Fins up. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro. Bo G says, they get stopped. It's gonna be 3rd and short. Boji says, did y'all see the McDaniel breakdown on the run play from last week? I think it's on Dolphins channel. I did see that. And I like bringing up stuff to show you guys, but with YouTube, man, they trip over stuff like that. So I have to be very careful with what I bring up and to show videos of. I can't really. They say you can put commentary over it, and they won't hit you, but it's stupid. It's stupid. Josh Allen running the ball, he gets the first down. Yeah, he gets the first down. They keep running him, man. He's taking some hits. And Breeze doing some film work. That was cool. Hey, I didn't see the Breeze doing film work. I gotta check that out. S. Harris says rushing 3 and dude's wide open. It's crazy, right? They literally rushing 3 and the dude is wide open down the field. Dravius in the building. What's good with you? He said, what it do, baby? What it do, my boy? What's going on, man? Let me drop this link, man. I know some of y'all want to get up here and chat with your boy, man. Let's drop the link. We're going to have a little open panel, watch this game together, have some fun. Just drop the link in the chat if y'all want to come up. Feel free. If you've never been up on here, come through and check me out, man. We have a good time. Good conversation. Having fun with the family. Guys, I'll probably be going live tomorrow too during the game. We'll see, y'all. We'll probably do an after party or something, or crank it up at halftime. But be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Like I said, the Dolphins are Titans tomorrow, Monday night. We're gonna handle business. Get another big dub tomorrow. Josh Allen just overthrew his receiver, Kincaid. It's going to be 3rd and 10 with 2 minutes left in the game. 2:17 to be exact. Ooh, Gabe Davis running wide open. Oh, my gosh. Come on. Y'all y'all be killing Tua for plays like that. Gabe Davis was running wide open, bro. Gabe Davis is hot on the sideline. Man, that was the play right there. That was the game winner. He missed him. He didn't see him. I don't know. For some reason, he went to Kincaid on the sideline. The Twins left. Watch the slant underneath. Sack. There you go. Good job, Chiefs. Big sack right there. Big sack. Yeah, man. It's a flag. Oh, what's the flag? Oh, my gosh. Illegal contact number 35. Well, show us the play. They call it defensive penalty. Defensive penalty. Hey, that's what it looked like to me. Looked like a bailout flag to me, S. Harris. What? Bro, it's a pick play. What are you talking about? Bro, what are you talking about? He ran into the dude. He wasn't holding him. He was trying to clear out. That's what he was trying to do. He was trying to bring that slant open underneath by clearing that dude and latching onto him. Here we go. Twins, actually, Trips left. Josh Allen in the shotgun. One running back. Tight end set. Oh! Diggs dropped a screen pass. Yeah, definitely a bailout. He said, "Hey, bro, why you want the Chiefs to win? I'd rather Chiefs keep losing, let them take the 4 seed. I know you don't think the Bills actually have a chance to run at the division if they win this game. So I want the Chiefs to win because I want the Bills out of it. Just point blank, period. I want them out of it. I don't want to see them catching momentum down the stretch. If they win this game and they win the next game, they're probably going to win the next 4 or so. So, I mean, they got 2 tough games coming up. I want to see them out of this thing completely. Back shoulder throw. They better not throw a flag on that. I want them out of it completely. I think the Chiefs are going to lose again. So I'm not worried about the Chiefs getting the 1 seed. I'd rather us just have the Bills out of it. And I think they're going to end up losing a couple more times. like I said, we control our own destiny. I just think if we win out, we don't have to worry about none of that, right? We ain't got to worry about none of that. We just got to take care of what we got to take care of because we got the number 1 seed right now. Just keep winning. That's the goal moving forward. So, yeah. Ricky says, I'm not worried about no bum Bills making a run at the division. No, not at the division. I'm just talking about them getting in the playoffs, catching momentum. I'm not going to lie. They're a solid team, right, when they're on, right? But when they're off, they're bad. And that's the thing about them. They've just been like a Jekyll and Hyde team. They've been flipped a coin. It's either been great or it's been bad. Right now they look like they're a solid football team. They look like they rallied around McDermott this week and they're trying to find a way to get a win. So we'll see what happens. But I mean, like I said, I just want the Bills out of it. I want them to get smacked, get done in, and us not even have to worry about playing them in the playoffs. Right? I think the Chiefs are a much better matchup anyways. I'd much rather play the Chiefs than play the Bills just because they know how to play us. They played us a lot. So I want them jokers out of it completely. If y'all got a question for me, man, throw it in the chat, man. There's a couple of things I know people wanted to touch on, but throw some questions in the chat. I'll answer some questions while we're watching this game. I did drop the link, so if anybody wants to come up, feel free to come up and check us out. G, what's good with you? G in the building says playoff vibes this game and the next. Yes, sir. You got you got the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles tonight at 8. So another good one. Another good one coming on. But yeah, we got it was some great games in the NFL today. The Jags lost, which we needed. Ravens squeaked by the Rams. That defense is atrocious. It was today. The Rams was carving them up. And I mean, that's really the top teams. Here we go. Josh Allen he got out of that? How? Oh my gosh, they let him out of that. This is gonna be fourth. It's gonna be fourth down, 4th and long. They're about to kick the field goal. They should have had him on the blitz. You might have got him not out of field goal range, but you'd have made the field goal a lot more difficult. A lot more difficult, man. They should have got home on that one. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see y'all, man. So, yeah, let's talk about what we got going on tomorrow. Fins up. What's good, Hooked Up Joe? What's going on, bud? Shout out to Hooked Up Joe, who's also in the members gang. Appreciate you coming through, fam. Yes, sir. Let's go up for Hooked Up Joe. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here we go. We got 10 in the room. Punch that like button for your boy. He said Mahomes needs to give us a legacy drive. Yes, that's what we need. Honestly, Mahomes has done this a lot. He should be able to run down here and get at least a field goal out of this. Just make the right plays. His receivers have been very, very iffy, right? They've even missed some balls in this game. They've dropped some balls in this game. So that's what they're just looking for, consistency. And he tends to go to Kittle a lot. But when you take away Kittle, he struggles a little bit. He does struggle. He's got to go use those other guys. Like, I think he's got Rice and a couple of other guys that kind of help him out a little bit. Hey, I remember that 13 seconds, G. That 13 seconds. Hey, that's how special Tyreek Hill is. Boy, that boy is a monster. Tyreek can make a play in that 13 seconds. And that's why, hey, I ain't worried about Tennessee tomorrow because we got the Cheetah. And we got Tua Leroy, man. Y'all forgot Tua Leroy, that dude. Stop playing with him, man. I got to show y'all. I'll show y'all.
All right, Leroy. Who's the one and only master?
I
Let me go, motherfucker, let me go.
Yeah, man, we got Tua Leroy, man. We ain't worried about these guys, man. Dre, I think you're right. Yeah, it was actually Kelsey on the 13 seconds. Hill was the drive before that, but he took it with basically minimal time left. I just took that slant right past them boys. So the Buffalo Bills hit the kick. They're up 20-17. Josh Allen, I feel like Josh Allen is in this position every week. He is basically watching the last quarterback go to drive down the field, and usually it ends up where, he's sad at the end of the game. So I'm looking forward to seeing this drive. Let's see if the boys can go get it. Next week it's Jets at Dolphins at 1 o'clock. They were just showing that on the TV. But yeah, tomorrow night, Monday night in Miami, man, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. The atmosphere out there, I'm sure, is gonna be electric, right? The guys are gonna be excited to play in prime time. Everybody's gonna be watching us. All eyes on us tomorrow night, man, because that's how we do, man. I mean, we got the most electric offense in the game right now, and honestly, this defense is shaping up to be one of the most electric defenses too. I feel like people want to watch us play offense and defense. You got Jalen Ramsey and X on one side. You got Holland back there. Our guys are back there making plays, man. So, man, Tennessee Titans are in for one tomorrow night. I think it's going to be a big beatdown. I think Miami goes out and handles business. You got Mahomes walking on the field right now. Let's see if he can go get this win, man. Mahomes has been struggling this year, but they're still finding a way to win games. He's got 19 career game-winning drives, 19 of them joints, right? 154 on the clock. You got a bunch left set, one running back. Let's see what they do. 1st and 10, shotgun. What you got? Blitz is coming all out. Nice catch for about 6 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 4. It's going to be 2nd and 4. Mahomes be doing that thing with his hand like this. Come on, buddy. Come on. 2nd and 3. Here we go. 150 left. He got out of bounds, so he stopped the clock. Yeah, that's a catch. Yeah, he's definitely in. That's Juju Smith-Schuster on the catch. He said that hand thing is so weird. What is it like this? It is kind of weird. I've never seen a player do it before. It is kind of weird. That's a good catch by Juju. I think they're reviewing this. It's within 2 minutes. Is that? Oh, that maybe. Oh, that. Yeah, maybe I'm tripping. Who is that? That's not Smith-Schuster. Who is that? Oh, that's Valdez-Scantling. I'm tripping. Valdez-Scantling. Yeah. You're right. I'm tripping. So that's Valdez-Scantling on the catch. Patrick Mahomes on a nice little toss. It's under review. Call on the field was a completed pass, but they find a way to slow these games down and make it more dramatic than it should be. I feel like that's just one that should be called down right away. Gabe Davis was wide open on that last drive, though. Man, he was running straight down the field wide open. Put his hand up and didn't get it. Yeah, Valdez-Scantling. Yeah. All right, ruling on the field stands as called. Clock stop, 150 on the clock. Let's see what they come out and run. I think everything's going to be like underneath. They may take a shot. I think they're trying to milk this clock. It's trips right now. Trips right. No back. Empty set. No back in the backfield. Max protection. Back shoulder throw. Good catch for about 15, 20 yards by Rice. Back shoulder throw. He just comes back and cradles it. Here we go. Trips left. Kelsey's on the right. They send in the safety. He throws a one-hopper. Incomplete pass. 1:25 on the clock. 1:25 on the clock. Josh Allen gets to watch. He gets to watch in misery. I know he hates this. Every week he's in this position. That's a hell of a catch by Rice, coming back and making the play. If you ain't know that, if G says, if you ain't know what clutch was, stay tuned. Okay. He said he got the clutch gene. It's going to be trips. Oh, here we go. Twins left. Flag down the line. It's Kelsey wide open in the middle of the field. Throws it backwards to 19, and it's a touchdown. What a play to – he throws the ball to Tony. Yo, he throws a lateral. This dude is nasty. Offsides on the defense. Penalties decline. It's going to be a touchdown, people. What happened? Oh, okay. They're making it seem like it should be a touchdown, right? Hell of a play. Hell of a play. He was wide open in the middle of the field. Wide open. Oh, they called it on Kadarius Toney? I thought the dude was on the top of him. Dang, that sucks. That sucks. That's trash. Here we go. He's a sack. Dang, what are these dudes doing? So it looked like he was about to get sacked. He ends up tossing it down the field. It's going to be 3rd and 15. They need to at least get part of this back so they can go for it on 4th down. They sent in that pressure. I mean, they only rushed 4 that time, but them boys got home. That is a crazy play that Kadarius Toney lined up offsides. You never see that. That looked like it could have been offsides. Ball tipped. Oh, man. What you going to do here? KC has 2 timeouts. I guess you got to go for it. Hell of a play by Ed Oliver. He tips it. Man. Crazy play. Crazy play. Hey, I thought that was offsides. They ain't call it offsides, bro. He got a crazy jump. He got a crazy jump. It says if Wilkins gets 9 sacks and 60-plus tackles, do you think he will get 20-plus mil? Good question. I think if he gets 9 sacks, 60-plus tackles, he deserves 20-plus mil. I just don't know if he gets it from the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins will be more inept to use the franchise tag. I mean, that's very close on Tony. Jeez, that's a crazy penalty. But I think the Dolphins would be more inept to use the franchise tag and try to run it back with Wilkins one more year. It's going to depend on how the season plays out. If we go get a Super Bowl, maybe we franchise tag him. If we don't get a Super Bowl, maybe they move on from him. It's going to depend. I think the organization loves Christian Wilkins. I think they understand that, he's one of their guys. He's a culture guy. Great character guy in the locker room. Great guy to have around. I mean, I'd like to see Wilkins take 18 to 19, but I just don't know if that's feasible for him. I don't know if that's something that he wants to do. So That's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. Signing all these people is going to be tough. But I think Stephen Ross and Stephen Ross and Greer are preparing, moving funds around, and preparing themselves to get some people signed, right? They got to get some guys signed. That's Harris. 4th and 15. Got to take the shot. Oh, game over. Bills keep their playoff hopes alive. They keep showing Kadarius Toney on that play. He kind of had Kelsey. What was he? Kelsey was there. I don't know why he just didn't throw it to him. He's kind of just throwing it up in the air. That clutch gene didn't show up for Kelsey, G. That clutch gene didn't show up. Not for Kelsey, but for Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes is upset. Damn, it's okay, buddy. Better luck next time. That's how it happens sometimes. That is how it happens sometimes. It's a big win by the Buffalo Bills. They go to 7-6. The Chiefs go to 8-5. 8-5. Dolphins about to be running this thing, man. Dolphins about to be up top in the AFC. Ravens barely snuck by today. Barely snuck by. G says, money making time. This play worth millions. Hey, couldn't get it done. Couldn't get it done, G. S. Harris says, who was he throwing it to? I don't know who he was throwing it to. He should have been throwing it to Kelsey because he was down there. He had inside leverage on this guy. All he had to do was turn inside and look for the ball and put it on him. G says Buffalo fans coming back from the dead. Yes, they are. Mahomes upset, boy, throwing his helmet. Why they keep showing Tony, man? He made a mistake on the play, man. Don't single the man out like that. That's one play. That would have been a crazy play though. That was a big play. Riggy says we basically have this year and next year to win a Super Bowl. After next year, there's so much people we're gonna have to pay that it's unrealistic that we'll be able to keep the team together. Yeah, I feel the same way. They're gonna have to do a lot of maneuvering to keep these guys together. It could be done. It's just gonna be difficult. Some guys gonna have to take some hometown discounts for us. And the only way they're willing to do that is if they love Mike McDaniel, they love the culture, and they're winning, right? If they go get a ring, shit, ain't no telling. Dang, everybody over there hot. Chiefs mad, boy. They got to figure it out. It's okay. Hey, we rolling into the playoffs looking good. That's what time it is. We rolling into the playoffs looking good. We're going to have a good time. She says, damn, Patrick was bad. Patrick was upset. He was hot. That's what you call hot. S. Harris says, Finn fans are spoiled. Hope they see this average and below QB play all over the league. It happens, man, and that's the truth, man. I think Dolphin fans, some of us are unrealistic in regards to our expectations. Quarterbacks have bad games. They have average games. They have games where they turn the ball over. As long as it's not costing you games. It can't be costing you games. If it's costing you games, then you're going to lose. Yeah, so, appreciate what we got, man. We doing some good things. Lamar had a day. Odell had a big day, too. He was scoring touchdowns and stuff, man. G says they got snubbed on that touchdown, but who cares? It ain't the Dolphins. Fins up. Ref snatched the food out their mouth. Yikes. Yeah, that penalty was rough. I thought they had a couple offsides that didn't get called on the defense. Right? I didn't see it initially. I thought it was offsides on the defense. They call offsides on the offense, man. Crazy. Bill's fake crowd noise says Patrick Mahomes is so pissed. He was upset. He was upset, man. Like somebody took his candy or something. He was upset. S. Harris says over critiquing every damn throw, it's annoying. Yeah, it does get a bit much. You said Josh Allen missed throws in that game. He had Gabe Davis wide open, man. I think every week somebody misses guys, right? People miss guys. I think that's part of it. So you just got to understand that. Dolphin Don, what's good with you? He says, hey, CB and fam, didn't know you were on, man. Hey, do me a favor, punch that like button so people know I'm on, man. Yeah, y'all got to follow me on Twitter, too. I don't know if you guys are on Twitter, but I always announce when I'm going live on Twitter. That's kind of my only way to kind of reach you guys, right? So I usually, tweet it out, tweet the link out so you guys can jump in the chat and, interact. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, go do that right now. Follow me, and you'll know when I'm live at all times because I always put it on there. Let's get over to Football Night in America. Cleveland Browns had a hell of a game today. Joe Flacco. Broadway Joe. That's what I'm calling him. Broadway Joe had a day today, and they ended up beating the Jags. Crazy. Bo G says that was a crazy game. It was a crazy game, man. It was. It was a crazy game. Look who showed up. One of the homies came up, man. The homie EM is in the building. What's going on, EM? What's popping with you?
CB, what's good, bro?
What's going on, man?
Hey, chilling, man. I got a few minutes, man, and yeah, man, just slow motion, bro. It's
What'd you think of that? What'd you think of that game? I know you watched it.
I think Kansas City has been officially exposed. Yeah, they just don't have the skill position players to consistently help out Mahomes, man. And you see it.
Man,
They got away with it last year, but hey, we all know it's a week to week league, and teams they
catch
you
up.
know
They catch up.
yeah, they catch up to you. They figure out ways to shut you down, and yeah, it looks like they offensively, man, they in trouble. I'm here for it though. I'm here for it.
Yeah. I'm here for it too, man. They really do miss Tyreek, bro. That's an element that every football team, people I think diminish Tyreek's presence in Kansas City, but bro, they miss that. That's a dynamic weapon, and he was consistent for them, and they kind of chose not to sign him. I understand it's a lot of money, but damn, they could use him right now. They could use him.
Yeah, they like last year, man. They got away with it. They had Juju Smith-Schusters of the world. They had a kind of a average to slightly above average group collectively.
Yeah.
And I'm just talking about wide receivers, but this year, man, their wide receivers are hard, bro. The drops are just
Bro.
wow. And I mean, in the most, critical
times,
moments, bro. Like, I'm like, you clearly see it. He's forced to be Superman. He's forced to extend the play after play after play, right, to give his receivers and guys to get give them a chance to get, even more time to get open, and they're just not separating, bro. And when they do separate, he hits them, and they're dropping the football. But I want to reiterate, I'm here for it.
Man, it's crazy.
You know what I mean?
I feel like the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs are kind of eerily similar in regards to the way they play offense. I think both teams rely heavily on their quarterback to extend plays and to, make plays happen. And it's less of like an equal system. It's more of like one guy making the plays. And if he's not making the plays, then you're probably going to lose the game. And that's what I do like about the Miami Dolphins is that it's not all on Tua, right? He's going to have to make his plays. He's got to make his share fair plays. But it's also a run game that's consistent. It's also stuff that's going to just be underneath. I feel like we're not relying on him to run the ball and just do certain things and be a Superman type figure in the offense. He just got to play within the system.
Yeah, which is what every coach wants to be, bro. Like you never want to put, your quarterback in a position to where, he don't where he has to go consistently go off script and make just to be competent as an offense, bro. No, you want to stay on schedule. You want to win with your schedule. You want to win with timing. You want to win with precision.
Yeah.
And when you don't have those weapons in the narrative that Tua needs weapons, absolutely, but every quarterback needs weapons, like we're seeing now with Patrick Mahomes. So it is what it is. But I'm here for it, and I don't feel sorry for Kansas City, their fan base, their organization at all. Right? We went through that. How many years do we go through that? Right?
A lot.
And again, I'm here for it.
Yeah, man. Looking at the Chiefs' remaining schedule, they have the Patriots, the Raiders, the Bengals, and the Chargers. How many? I mean, do you think they run the table with that? With the rest of that remaining
Say
schedule?
say again. Say again.
So you got the Patriots, you have the Raiders, the Bengals, and the Chargers.
That's Kansas City, right?
Yeah, that's Kansas City.
Yeah, they probably run the table. Um, against those four teams because two of them are definitely you know the next two games. A lot of teams that are out of contention,
Yeah,
which all four of those teams are even right now. I think they'll two of them the last 2 weeks of the season. Two of those teams are going to pack it in, bro. And we all know they start looking forward to 2024. But
yeah.
yeah, I can see them. I can see them winning those four games. But it's and kudos to them if they do that. But you got to think. I'm thinking more of the big picture, right? I just don't see them as a legitimate threat to come out the AFC this year. Defensively, they're solid. Defensively, they're really good. But we all know this league, bro. You got to be able to put up points. And man, they are just Patrick Mahomes, bro. That shows you one guy, right? Cannot,
It's
you know,
tough.
he. It's extremely tough, bro.
It's
So
tough, bro. And that's the thing. I think these teams who are built like that, it's just. I mean, the Chiefs have done it for a while, but it's still just
Mhm.
tough, bro. It's hard to do. Um, I think they might struggle with the Bengals, and I think they might struggle with the Chargers. I think they could lose either one of those. But I think they at least go 3-1. Finishing the remainder of the season 3-1 and losing one game, whether it's the Bengals or the Chargers.
maybe the Bengals, you know what I mean? But I don't
Yeah.
know, man. Herbert might be done for the year. He had a dislocated finger on his throwing hand.
Bro, these injuries is piling up, dude. They're piling up, man. S-
So
Especially to these quarterbacks, man. What you think about this game tonight? This Dallas versus Eagles game, division
yeah, it's
game.
gonna be it's gonna be a wild one. The city's they're playing in Dallas and
Y'all been buzzing, huh? Y'all
not
buzzing out
me.
there,
No,
huh?
this is not me, but the city for the I could care less. But here in a minute we're about to head over to my sister's. They cooking over there and they Cowboy fans at her house. So we're gonna go over there and watch. I'm gonna go over there and watch the game with my brother-in-law. So
I know I
but
know they throwing down. They got to be
oh yeah,
throwing
yeah, yeah.
down.
They doing it real big. So it's gonna be a little crowded, and it's gonna be a lot of hooping and hollering and acting a fool. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna drink a little something and and just chill, man. Have a good night. But it's gonna be a
That's
crazy game. Hopefully, it's gonna be an entertaining game. You know
Yeah,
what
it
I
should
mean?
be.
At the end of the day, I want to see a good game. I'm a fan of football first and foremost. So I just hope it's not a blowout or. But I think it's gonna be wild, bro. It's gonna be competitive. I got Dallas in this one. I think Dallas gonna get them today, bro.
Ooh, I think
Tonight.
so. I think so too. I think I
I
think
think so too. I agree with that. I
MCJB,
think
what's
Dallas.
good, bro?
Hey,
What's
what's good, man?
good?
What's
What's
good, bro?
good?
What's up, man? I think Dallas gonna win this game too.
Yeah, I can see
Is it
Dallas
Jerry
winning.
World too? Yeah, it's gonna be.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think both teams are. I mean, I think both teams are top notch. I think the Dallas needs to get this one. I think Dallas needs this win more than Philly needs to win. Right? Dallas has got to prove to themselves they can beat these dudes, and they might see them again in the playoffs. But they need
Mhm.
they need to just get a win versus. They need to get a
Yeah.
win versus them for sure.
Oh,
MCJB,
Mhm.
what's going on with you, man? What you think of these
you get
games
my
today?
text?
Which text, man? No, you ain't text me. When you text me?
Gave you. I don't know if you have one. Anyway, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Now I
yeah,
sent you something on your phone. Don't worry about it.
yeah.
I'm
Send it
flying.
again. Send it again. But
I'm
we'll link.
flying in. I'm flying in to you Thursday
Oh, to Orlando.
to the O
Oh
because
yeah,
I
pull
got
up.
family.
Shit, pull up.
What are you doing Thursday?
Thursday, actually, I'm going to the Improv. My homie. So let me tell you this story. My homie, growing up, my quarterback in high school. His name is Kenny Patterson. He played college ball. Good dude, right? But his little brother is a comedian, up and coming comedian, and his name is Cam Patterson. Honestly, this dude is one of the best up and coming comedians in the game right now. If y'all don't go look him up, his name is Cam Patterson. Real good dude. But I'm going to check him out Thursday night at the Orlando Improv, and then Friday I'll be going over to Tampa to watch another show he's doing with Kill Tony, who's a big YouTube comedian too. So I'll be back in town Saturday and Sunday though. So if you want to link, let's link, bro.
Yeah, I'm coming into Orlando next Thursday. Then I'm going to Melbourne, Florida, where my cousins are at. The reason why I'm a Dolphin, the
That's what's
reason why
up.
the reason why I am a Dolphins fan is because those people down in Melbourne, man, I grew up,
Bro, what's
I love
crazy
them.
is, hey, my pops is from Melbourne. So
You
my
know, my cousins, they from Satellite Beach.
okay, my pops went to Melbourne High. So
Okay, yeah.
everybody in Melbourne is Dolphin fans, bro, because that's
Oh yeah,
almost
that's
it's almost like South Florida. It's like
right on the edge.
right on the edge. So a lot of them people grew up Dolphin fans. So that's cool, bro. That'll be cool too, man. I'm over in Melbourne a lot. I'll be fishing and stuff over there, hanging out, bro.
Great fishing, bro. Have
Great
you ever been
fishing.
to Satellite Beach?
Yeah, I've been over there, man. I'm all along the East Coast, bro. I've been everywhere over there. Cocoa,
They call
Titusville.
they call him Mr. Florida, Mr. What's the area code?
Say,
What's your area code?
Who talking? Hey, what?
Mr. 407 Florida Worldwide, Mr. CB83 in the building.
Yeah, man. Hey,
Let's go.
worldwide. Hey, we all over Florida, man. Ian, what you got?
nah, I was gonna pull up a comment. Your boy G in the chat. He talking about EME man. Hell no, I don't make them, but I eat the shit out of oxtails. Hell yeah, oxtails off the chain.
Hey,
But I know who
oxtails is
he's.
fire.
I know that guy. He's popular on YouTube. Well, he all over social media, but he make those grilled oxtails. He's
Oh,
from
yeah,
Texas
yeah, yeah, yeah,
originally.
yeah. I've
Yeah.
seen Buddy before. He's you gotta send me his profile. I've been trying to find it. I see it every now and then, but I don't be subscribed.
Mhm.
I gotta check it out.
Hey,
Yeah, he
C33.
grilled.
Oh, my bad.
What's good,
My
MC?
bad, Em. My bad, Em. Go ahead.
No. You go ahead, bro. Go ahead, homie.
I hate to change the topic, but
What's up?
we gotta talk. What was your feeling last Sunday, 12 o'clock, when they said Alabama over Florida State?
Bro, tight.
I know.
Bro. I'm tight,
wanna
bro.
ask
You already, bro. You
no
already know
talking
what,
shit. No talking shit. I just want to know.
bro. You know how I felt about it, MC. You know, I was heartbroken, bro. Heartbroken. My boys deserve to be in a big dance. 13-0, Power
All-
5. Come on, man. Hey,
all
it's
because of
it's
a
about the money, man.
suck.
It's about the money, MC. Y'all, hey, they want Alabama in there. They gotta have an SEC team in there. SEC
They
is
would have picked Georgia.
bro. Yeah,
Ain't no way.
they picked
I don't even think
Alabama.
Alabama's gonna last one round.
Yeah, it's
What's
all
up?
good
What's
though.
up?
Hey, what's good, Irv?
Spider-Man.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
What's up,
What's
man?
good? What's
Good,
good?
man. Long time, man.
Chilling.
Irv,
What's up, EM? How you
What
doing,
these
man?
Dolphins gonna do tomorrow, Irv? What we
They
gonna do?
We're going. We're going. There's not going to be any such thing as remember the Titans. There's not going to be any remembering the
Yeah.
Titans. That's all I'm going to say.
It's gonna be remember that beat down. That's what it's gonna be. Remember that
A
beat
beat
down on the
down, yeah.
Titans.
Beat down on Monday night, baby.
Hey, T Rich coming for your head, EM. He coming for your head, EM. He here. That man, hey, that's EM Boogeyman, T Rich.
Why T Rich coming for me?
No, I'm messing
What I
with
do
you.
to that man? Yeah. Yeah.
T Rich a good dude, man. What's good with y'all, man? Let's do this. Let's talk about the Dolphins a little bit. Going into the game tomorrow, what do you want to see us do well tomorrow? Would it be throwing the ball? Would it be running the ball?
first.
Let's talk offense first. MCJB, let's go.
Hey, I was gonna talk defense. Dang, okay, we could go offense.
We'll go
I
offense
wanna,
first, and we'll go defense
I
next.
want to see the same thing like we saw last week. Tua just comfortable with the ball. He's on point. O-line doing their thing. Tyreek Hill, Waddle doing their thing. I just want to see a repeat of just perfection. Like remember the Titans, it was perfection. I want to see perfection like we did last week.
Okay, so
Keep
you
that
want to see
camera
us?
still. Keep that camera still.
So you want to see us continue to just do our thing?
I want to see him. I want to see him. I want to see us rock with the ball. You feel me? I want it. I want this dub bad. I want it bad because I was at that game 2 years ago when Tennessee beat the crap out of us in their stadium. So I want this. Oh, I want this game. I want it bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, I hear you. Irv, what you got for tomorrow? What you want to see offensively? What you got to see?
I think it's kind of. I think to me, I am echoing pretty much what FC said. Just Tua playing a clean, efficient game. I mean, bro, literally this secondary is like one of the worst secondaries in the NFL. If Fulton, who's been bad this season, is out with a hamstring injury, they got Murphy Bunning, who's mostly like a cover two guy. He don't really play man press too much. He hasn't been great in coverage. He got beat by the cold slow receivers and Pierce, et cetera, et cetera. So I think just like play some clean football, get the ball to your playmakers. Run the ball, try to be balanced, and like I said, don't turn over the ball. Don't give Tennessee, short fields to work with. And on defense, I just think, they've been absolutely
defense.
bad.
We ain't the defense yet, bro. Chill, bro.
Offense.
God damn, Urban. Hey,
God
Urban.
damn.
Can you give me some clip notes, Urban? Can you put that a little bit shorter, Urban? God damn.
Urban.
Irv got to break it down for you, man. Hey,
G6.
Lou, what's good, man? What's popping with you? What's good, Todd?
Man, hey,
Who
what's going
was
on?
that? Who was that?
You know who it is. It's the goddamn boogeyman. Have a rod.
Hey, he said he your boogeyman.
The boogeyman is here.
That's funny. Hey, Lou, what you got for me tomorrow? What you want to see from the offense, man?
Man, listen, at this point, stay healthy. We know what this game is, man.
Stay healthy.
Stay healthy, man. Listen, this ain't no game, man. I mean, y'all really scared of Will Levis? Y'all scared of DeAndre Hopkins, a 32-year-old? Listen, at the end of the day, as long as Miami plays clean and efficient football, as long as Miami stays clean, man, stop, man. Irvin, stop. Again, this is a glorified practice. This is what it is. I just want our boys to stay healthy and get out of there clean. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, man, it is what it is.
I like it. This should be like a joint practice, a scrimmage type game. This should be working on your stuff, getting being efficient. Todd, what you think? What you think about the offense? What you want to see from the offense tomorrow?
I just want to see a clean game, and I want to see us run the ball. I want to see success running consistently. We already know what we could do against them against the pass. Let's see some more.
I like that, man. I want to see. That's what I want to see too. I want to see the run game get going. Ian, what's your thoughts? Did you give us your thoughts yet?
No, not yet. I agree with everybody's. I thought everybody made good points, bro. For me though, relatively clean game. Health is always the most important thing. But two things: running the ball to kind of piggyback off what Todd, to piggyback off his point. I just want to see, that kind of what we saw last week against the Commanders. You know what I mean? It seemed like Mike McDaniel was, he was committed to, the run game. He was committed to, kind of establishing that physicality that I think all potential championship teams need, as they get further, on the back half of the season, then ultimately the postseason, and then also stopping the run, man. I felt like last week the defense overall played well, but there was some leakage there, when the Commanders at times, when they really, kind of, were when they chose to be a little
Bro,
physical, man.
we not talking defense yet, bro. Stop, bro. Hey,
These dudes can't follow the rules,
they
man.
can't follow the rules.
I
Hey,
kind of want to get mine out because I ain't got that long. I ain't got too much longer. So
I saw you on Stephen D's show the other day, not following the rules. Bro.
Okay. We going there?
Hey, bro, that was hilarious. I just had to bring.
Okay, we going there. Okay.
Hey. But let me give my take real quick. Yeah, and offensively, I think you guys made some valid points. Running the football, you want to see that. You want to see us stay healthy, get out of the game healthy versus a Tennessee Titans, right? I want to see us spread the ball around and be balanced, right? I want to see us get a third or fourth wide receiver involved, get them a couple catches. I think like down the stretch, you want to start showcasing some of these other guys, right? Because you want to make teams think that these guys could beat you too. So I do want to see us spread the ball around a little bit. I don't want to see us be so Tyreek and Waddle centric.
Well, CB, let me I'm glad you brought that up because I love word because I had this question I was going to ask it, and it goes right into your thought process, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in the community, right? I see my buddy Todd, shout out to Todd, and EM was part of that panel the other night too. And we were having the discussion about Tyreek and his 2,000 yards, right?
Here we
So,
go.
Get him, Todd. Put your foot on his neck, Todd.
Again, can I just get my question out?
The floor is yours.
The host had a great point about spreading the ball, getting other guys involved. Because that's going to be, again, everybody preaches balance. Mm-hmm. That would make this offense more dynamic than just being, let's say, a Waddle and Tyreek-centric offense. I think we would all agree with that. So, CB, if you're saying that, I would love to hear EM and Todd's thought because they were, they're two of the main guys in the community pushing this 2,000 yards. We need it. Tyreek needs it.
Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hold on.
That's cap. Bro.
Hey, one thing I was forgetting.
That's straight cap, Lou. You know goddamn well that's a bold-faced lie.
All right, hold on.
Hang on, real quick.
Hold on.
I ain't got too much longer, CB. Let me go.
I'm gonna let EM go real quick, and then I'm gonna let Todd go. Right?
Thank you.
Let me address this buffoonery real quick. First and foremost, nobody was promoting, Tyreek Hill's potential 2,000 yard season. I was on record, and I might point out I was the first person on record last year to go public, express my opinion publicly about how much that bothered me, about how Mike McDaniel seemed to be too focused on getting, obviously Tua, the MVP and Tyreek Hill 2,000 yards. And I felt like at times, portions of the season, I felt like he seemed to lose focus. But at the end of the day, and I still feel that way, what transpired yesterday, Todd just introduced a question, and it was all about how close Tyreek Hill was to that record, and also going into the final season if everything was, if we didn't need that game. And if those two things happen, right? If Tyreek is like extremely close, 50 yards, even 100, right, going into the final season, and and we pretty much have the number one seed locked up. I mean, why not? I wouldn't have a problem. I'm not saying I would encourage him to go out there to get the record, but if he came to me, Coach M, look, man, that's something. You let me get out here and get it.
Yeah,
I would not. I wouldn't be opposed to that, bro.
Right.
So
right.
I mean, again, I don't see what the big debate is.
And again, it's not a debate. I was just going by what CB said about balance. But CB, it sounded like when EM finished, you were like, yeah. You're like, you were agreeing. Well, let me just pose an opposite point of view, CB. Let's say those things are the case and he's 100 yards away going into week 18, and we have everything locked up. Everything EM just said. Number one seed and all, right?
Yeah.
Now, is the goal for this season to have Tyreek with 2,000 yards or is the goal for this Miami Dolphin team to stay healthy and make a strong playoff push? Because if you telling me week 18, and this is kind of the debate we got into yesterday, CB, I don't know if you heard, right? About injuries. Buffalo is a dirty team. They've taken cheap shots on some of our players before, and if Buffalo knows that Tyreek Hill is 100 yards away, if Buffalo is willing to maybe double team, hell, even triple team that, so he don't get the record against them, right? You don't want to be known as the team that gave up the first 2,000-yard receiver. Is it really worth trying to feed a guy or put him out there, risking injury, or is there a bigger goal in mind in your estimation, CB, for this season?
I think this is a very tough question to answer, honestly. But to be completely honest with you, I think every player is different, and I think that coaching relationship between Mike McDaniel and Tyreek will be the dynamic that determines whether he plays or not. Now,
I'm talking about an injury perspective.
Right. So, and from an injury perspective, I see what you're saying wholeheartedly. But if my guy is 100 yards short of the record, and, you know, Tyreek's mentioned countless times that he set out to break this record publicly. He's done it in press conferences, on his podcast. It means a lot to him, right? And if it means a lot to him and I'm his coach, I should be doing what's best for him and what's best for his mental. And that should be giving him an opportunity to go get the record. Right?
Absolutely.
Now,
I would agree with
you. And this is what I'm saying real quick. Now, there's another caveat to this, though, right? Now, sitting Tyreek, and let's say Tyreek doesn't end up playing the game. Sitting him and us having the number one seed and sitting him for 2 weeks could be a bad thing for Tyreek, right? You want Tyreek out there running, the timing to be a good thing between the quarterback and the receivers. So I don't think, sitting guys for 2 straight weeks is the best thing for them.
And I'm glad you brought that up because Lewis.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Real quick. Hold on. I'm going to let you go next, Todd. I'm going to let him go next. Todd's going to go next. But I'm saying sitting guys 2 weeks may not be the best move. And we've been the type of team that's kind of been sluggish out of buys and stuff like that. So
I'm going to kill this narrative when it's my turn.
So go ahead, Todd. Go ahead.
Now, the way EM said it was the exact way I said. It would be hard to keep Tyreek off the field if he was in striking distance of that record.
Right.
But also with the last game in season, it all depends where we're at. If we're the number 2 seed, yeah, you're going to want to rest your players. But if we're the number 1 seed, I'm playing them for at least the first half because we're a timing-based offense, and timing-based offenses.
Right.
They go. You got to have rhythm.
Okay.
I get it. Let me kill both of these narratives. Tyreek Hill, out of his own mouth, has came out and said his goal, number 1, is to win a Super Bowl in Miami. He said, because the question was posed about 2,000 yards. Those are his words, not mine. He said out his mouth, the goal here is to win a Super Bowl. I'd much rather have a Super Bowl than the record. Don't feed me this narrative that, it's going to be hard to get them off the field.
Lou, if there's an opportunity there for you to do both. So what do you tell? Why you don't care? You don't care if there's an opportunity to accomplish both goals? What are you saying?
No. But again, yesterday that wasn't the narrative. We're talking about yesterday.
Oh, I don't know what the narrative was yesterday.
People told me, well, you can get injured, and let me just kill the narrative too about a rusting. You got to play him. You heard Todd, right? I'm not going to say I don't know what EM's thoughts are. Todd just said he would play him. Let's say the first half. Okay, cool. If you're the number 1 seed, right? And you playing for the first half, instead of having 2 weeks off, you're going to have a week and a half off. That's all you're having. What are you making it? We're making it seem like, they're going to play the first half, and oh my God, they're going to be ready to go a week and a half later. Don't feed me this bullshit.
No,
if you're
but that's not.
If you're going to play him, no, CB, you just heard the man Todd say he would play him for a half. What does the first half do? You're going to sit after the first.
You're playing football, bro.
You're telling me it's going to get you what?
Real quick, let me hop in here real quick. But correct me if I'm wrong, Lou. Correct me if I'm wrong. We just had this conversation about whether or not we should sit them or play them. Just last week, and you seem to be a proponent of playing them. You said on a phone call, well, sorry for revealing, making that information public,
Hold up.
but
Hold
you
up.
said straight up, right? You said straight up, you want to play everybody because that's too much of a layoff, is what you said.
That's what
Correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't you that guy?
I've been in the community saying on multiple platforms, YouTube and Twitter. And Irving, you couldn't be on the Twitter side. He's heard me say it. CB, you being on Twitter Spaces, you heard me say it. I'm indifferent to where either you play them or not. What I don't like is the narrative of playing them for a quarter, playing them for a half. Because if they're playing, again, the risk of injury is what I'm talking about. If the number one seed is locked up, and we're now talking about injuries.
Lewis,
to any player, forget
I get what you're
Tyreek.
saying, but you've never been that type of guy. I felt like you've always been the type. I feel like you've been the type of guy that's leaned towards, hey, play your guys. Like
I'm indifferent. I just said if you're gonna play them. But what's the point of playing them for a half and then taking them out? I don't see the point in that. Again, people don't listen. If you're gonna play them, I'm right there with you. Everybody, let's play them. I'm down. If you want to sit them, cool. I'm down.
That ain't what you said yesterday. That is not what you said yesterday.
I said Tyreek. And again, what I said yesterday, did I say sit him? I'm talking about the narrative. Oh, well, if he's out there and he's 100 or 80 yards away from the record, let's just give him the ball. We got to feed him the ball. If everybody on this panel is telling me that, you don't think the defensive coordinator of whatever team we're playing knows that? Name me the team in the NFL that wants the only receiver will be in NFL history to have 2,000 yards. You think that they want that on their record? They want to put that on their resume. And I'm sorry if I know that. Again, CB, you say you coach. This is a rough game. EM, I know you coach. This is a rough game. I've coached. Everybody here has either coached or played. Why would I risk Tyreek getting an injury in any amount of fashion or whatever when the end game ain't 2,000 yards for me? We have a Super Bowl roster. I'm trying to be intact in the playoffs.
But listen, Lou, that is something. I think all these points can be true at the same time. However, you think about who you're dealing with. Like, and I see the comment you just put up there. What they say about Mike McDaniel talking about a coach? What was that comment?
Hold up. That was T. Rich. We talking about a coach.
Is that T. Rich?
Yeah.
We talking about a coach, the same coach who chose not to kick. Yeah, okay, I get that.
Bring that up. Then I bring
that
up.
But hang on, but stop it. Wait, let me obliterate that. Let me destroy that narrative, right? But we're also talking about a coach that when the first thing that came out of his mouth when he shook Tyreek Hill's hand when he showed up at the facility when they signed his contract, the first thing that came out of his mouth, it wasn't how you doing or did you get settled in? How's your family? None of that. It was 2,000 yards according to what Tyreek said. So yeah, we're talking about that same coach. Fuck out of here with that nonsense. My bad.
No, you good. These are luxury problems though. Luxury problems to have when you got a guy going for 2K. Honestly, Tyreek really wants the record. I think everybody wants him to get the record. I think he's gonna get the record before the last game. To be completely honest with you, I think he gets
110. I told Lewis that earlier when we was on the phone. I said he gonna get it before but we probably wouldn't even need that last game, man.
Exactly.
To be honest with you,
I think he gets it.
Well, CB, let me ask you another question.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, cool. I believe he's gonna get the record too. I'm not here debating if he is or he isn't. But let me ask you a question. Do you think?
Hey, real quick. I got to go, fellas. Hey, okay. We'll tap in, fellas. Hey, salute. All right, man. Y'all be good. Y'all be good.
All right, then.
All right, Ian. CB, let me ask you a question. Watching the Commander game last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
First quarter ends. Tyreek Hill's numbers are 3 catches for $132 and 2 touchdowns. Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. If you're chasing the record, right? If the record means so much to Tyreek Hill and the record means so much to McDaniel and this team, right? If you got 3 for $132, why wouldn't you keep feeding them in that game? Because easily the Washington Redskins, the 32nd ranked defense, right? Horrible in the secondary, right? Tyreek is cooking. Don't you think you could have added way more yards to that total if the record meant anything to the Miami Dolphins?
But I think Tyreek still had catches in that
He
game.
He finished with 5. He had 3 for $132. He finished with 5 for
Yeah,
$158.
and I thought it was organic. I felt like it was still within the play of the game, and I think
And that's the point.
Tyreek didn't really play the fourth quarter like that. I don't think.
And going to my point, CB, because the record don't matter.
Which
if
is
you have 3 for 32
look.
and you only finish with 2 more catches, that means the Miami Dolphins are showing you the bigger prize is the end goal is that Lombardi Trophy.
And I agree with that. I agree. I think that's wholeheartedly the end goal, right? Is getting that. But you're still getting your numbers. Like you're still hitting the 150 mark as you go towards 2K. And he hit the 150 mark.
That record would have been a lot closer.
It could have been a lot closer.
If you would have got another 100 yards on top of that, you would have finished that game with 258.
But at that point you're forcing it. And when you force it, players get hurt and you put
and
yourself
that's
in
all
bad situations.
and right there, that's why I wanted
you see what I'm saying? Yeah,
and I'm with
that's
you.
forcing
and
it.
That's what I'm saying. At the end of the year, if he's 100 yards away and everybody knows that, to your point, they'll be forcing it from the Miami Dolphins because they'll be chasing something. And to your point, that's how you get players hurt. And that's all I'm trying to say, CB.
And I get what you're saying, but I think Tyreek's also a different dude too. So when you say, if Tyreek has 100 yards left and we're playing the Bills, it's going to be hard. It's hard for teams to take Tyreek away, right? If you sit down on him deep and you don't want him to beat you over top, he can just push you for 20 yards, stop in the middle of the field, and catch a comeback route or something like that. So it's still ways for Tyreek to beat you without, putting him in jeopardy. You see what I'm saying? So it's not like teams can just literally take Tyreek away.
And it's not only that, CB. It's not only. Oh my bad.
Go ahead.
There's a delay. There's a delay.
Oh, okay, yeah, you good. Go ahead.
And then there's a delay. I was just saying real. Can you hear me now? Good.
Now I can hear you. Now I can't hear you. You might want to jump down and come back
I'm here.
up.
Okay. So real quick, I was just gonna say when it comes to Tyreek Hill. Yeah.
Damn, you got a crazy delay. Go ahead, bro. Talk. Run it. Oh, he jumped down. All right. But yeah, I mean, I that's what you're looking at, man. Like teams will have a hard time taking Tyreek away. I think that's just the nature of the game when it comes to him and playing. So I see what you're saying, Lou. I don't want to force it either, but I also want. I think Tyreek is going to get his opportunities just because we have a bunch of other guys on the field who can make plays. When you start distributing that ball evenly throughout the wide receiver core, defense has got to play you different. Tyreek may come open a little bit more.
Put J.R. Black's up. Put J.R. Black's comment up, CB.
Which one?
His last one right there.
Okay. He says, Lewis making one hell of a point. Fins would have to put a real dent in the record versus Washington if it was in the front of their minds.
That's what I'm saying. Again, we can go around and around in circles and try to paint a picture. The fact of the matter is, CB, you know this. I was one of the guys last year that when we were going to Tyreek and he was getting all these yards and he was doing things. There were several people. I think we even had conversation on the phone. Remember when I posed the question, is Mike McDaniel force-feeding Tyreek to the detriment of the team? Not only Tyreek, with Tua, didn't it feel, again, 49er game, right? You guys love to point out, only 8 carries. And obviously Tua wasn't on point like we've seen him in the past, right, in that 49er game, and they continued to throw because it just felt like stat padding. And this year, especially, again, Washington, you got a receiver. He's on a historical page trying to achieve a record. You could, 132 yards on 3 receptions. You could have easily put an extra 125 to 150 yards onto that total. And what did they do? To you guys' point, they went to a balance. You've seen the run game. To end the game, there was a 4-minute drive with nothing but runs that got in the end zone, right? The team is showing us they're not worried about stat patterns. They're not worried about records. They're trying to finish up the season strong, healthy, and make a run of the Lombardi Trophy. Records, in my opinion, to this football team do not matter to them. Bro, you seen it. There was the other comment earlier. I brought that up to EM earlier when I was on the phone with him. You could have kicked a field goal to break the record. You were at 70 points. Right? What did Mike McDaniel do? Take 3 knees, get up out of there. They don't worry about records. This team they're all in, focused on the ultimate prize, the ultimate goal. And as Dolphin fans, that's what we should want. I don't give a bro. Who cares if Tyreek Hill gets 2,000 yards, but we're out in the divisional round?
Oh yeah, that's.
Are we gonna come out like, come on, bro? Like, no, the end goal, and I love that about our team. Look at when you watch the team on Hard Knock. Look, listen to me, CB. When you brought up the Lewis Riddick comment earlier, I thought that was a great point. He's talking about the laser focus there is in the building. Players, coaching staff, trainers, everybody is laser focused. They don't care about no records.
Yeah, I agree.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
I think my I'm froze up, aren't I, on the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream in a little bit, but
well, I need to get out of here. My phone's about to die. Lewis, you have a good night.
All right,
Todd.
CB, have a good night.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you guys coming through. Hey, Lou, we got to continue this conversation tomorrow, bro. We'll definitely continue the conversation in regards to like what's going on. And with the record, I think, the record is the record. I really don't care about it. It'd be nice. It's a luxury, right? It'd be nice for him to get it, but it's also like, man, we're trying to win the Super Bowl. It's not really about records. And
ask Cooper Kupp if the record matters, right?
Yeah, and it really don't. It really don't matter. But I appreciate you guys coming through, man. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I'm actually froze up, so I'm gonna have to jump back in here. But I appreciate you guys coming through, man.
All right, man. Y'all boys have a good one.
All right, fins up, fellas.
All right,
later.
I hope so.
Came from the bottom, that's foreign. I swear that I'm up for the sun in the morning. Oof, hey, I gotta flex. I need a Nike bag, give me the check. I need the money and power, respect, but I promise I'm repping the O to the dead. Hey, oof, I sort them out of my way. I don't got nothing to say. Now they can't run at my pace. Yeah, they know that we ain't the same. 402, we rap the game. I told them this ain't a game.